Hi everyone, welcome back. Your buddy Walter here. Hey, we got mail call today, and if you recall, I've been talking about the pitting on the back of the blade of the number 6, the 120-year-old number 6. Well, I sharpened it yesterday and it cuts beautifully, as you can see. But look what came in the mail today. New old stock, Stanley Bailey, 2 3/8 inch plane irons. Let's see what they look like. There's still some new old stock available out there. And they're not too bad looking. There's no pitting. They're new. So I've got an extra spare set now for my old faithful here. It's number 6. And fortune will have it. Whoop, that one stuck. If fortune would have it, maybe I've got a nice spare for my 4.5, and that looks pretty good. Somebody tried sharpening this one. It isn't brand new, it don't look like, but the chip breaker has not been fettled. The blades are straight. They're new. Old stock. So why buy these instead of just replacing it with a beautiful hawk iron? Well, I guess like most people, we want them to look as close to original as possible. So that's what we're going to go with on this plane and the old 4.5. One day I have to do a video on putting a hawk replacement blade in. But we're good to go on that. Now, some of you might be wondering what's in the white box. Well, not everybody, believe it or not, will go and take the time to clean up and restore, or even just save an old plane like this. So, for those people, I brought in a Luban number 6. I have not opened this. This is right out of the box, and look, they're calling it a Dakota DK 1182. Interesting. It's supposed to be a Luban. Well, what do we have in the box? We have a plane. This is number 6. Some people call it a 4-plane. By the way, the names and numbers on planes, they don't make any sense. There we go, gravity works. The concept of plane numbering was developed primarily by Stanley, and I think it was just to designate that the 1 was smaller than the 4, was smaller than the 8. I don't believe it was done for any other reason other than saying 1 to 8. As to the names of planes, now I suspect we're going to have a greasy mess here. And sure enough, we've got a greasy mess. Now, it says number 6. Beautifully finished. There is no other name on the plane, so I am suspecting this plane is made and sold all around the world under different names. So We're just going to give it a really quick wipe here, just so I'm not spreading grease all over the place. I will take some spirits to it later, some sort of mineral spirits. Nothing harsh, just something light. I just don't want to get oil all over the place. Sole wasn't too bad. So, how much work am I going to have to put into this? Lever cap. A little oil there. Looks very nice. I believe this lever cap is cast stainless steel. And that's a new concept. Blade and chip breaker, also known as a 2-iron set. They're heavier, similar to the Lie-Nielsens. I'll put a mic on that, get some more information to you on that. Right out of the box, you can see it's ground, but not honed. Blade is tight. And the frog, a little bit of oil on it. We'll clean up that some more before we do any major testing on this. And looking down the frog, it appears to be advanced almost where I would put it, but we're going to leave it alone. We're not going to do anything to it. The adjuster moves wonderfully easy. Large wheel, brass, cast iron yoke. Now the lateral adjuster leaves me a little disappointed. It's just pressed steel. It's just, they could have went that one step further and put the typical Stanley in there. But instead, they put this hardware store model in there. I'm sure it works. So let's bring this blade, and I think my Lie-Nielsen might actually fit that. Oh, look at that, it fits. So my Lie-Nielsen screwdriver will fit on that. So let's hone this up real quick. Once again, you bring your chip breaker back, leave it on, no need to take it off. A lot of excess oil here. And I'm going to go straight to my 4000. I'm not going to even mess. I'm not even going to mess with the 6000, with the 1000. I'm not going to fool around with it. I'm going straight to it. Bring it down. Bring the bevel up. That's a fresh bevel. And then just lift it. Just lift it ever so slightly. So here we go. Up. Hope you can see this. Just bring the bevel up. Now you're resting flat. Kick it just a couple degrees more and pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. And there you go. We're already creating a burr. So let's give it a real workout here. Up. A little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Oh boy. Don't need to go any further than that. That's already polishing it up. Looking for a nick or anything on there. There is a little something right there. Let's do a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's virtually got it. Now let's see how flat the back is. Right there. Flat, down, I'm pressing, just like yesterday, back and forth. This time I have not lifted it. And you can see we're getting scratches almost all the way across. Let me put a dab, just a dab of honing fluid on there. I'm going to keep it flat. Let's see if we can keep it flat without lifting it. That would be optimal. That's not bad. Just a small mark there. But that blade is almost flat. Now, I'm on a 4,000 grit here. I'm not on 1,000. I'm on 4,000. So as you can see, it's touching here, and it's touching almost all the way across. So what I'm going to do is just come in, I'm going to give it a little lift, like I did yesterday. You come in with your fingers underneath here, and just give it a little lift. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That's it, we're ready to take a shaving. Always clean off your diamond plates when you're done. Nobody likes a dirty diamond. Well, the girls don't. Okay. I'm not even going to check to see if the chip breaker fits. I'll bring it right down. Till we're about a 1/16 away. Finger tight. That's another thing that they could do, and they don't, is they could knurl. Put the little knurl markings on that screw. Everything costs money, and they're doing everything they possibly can to cut back on cost. But we'll give that a try. See if it's close enough. All right. Maiden voyage. Reinstall. Make sure she's sitting down on the lateral. I'm going to bring it back up a little bit. I think she's too far down. Lever cap felt a little loose. I will say, this plane is a lot heavier than my old Stanley. Sight down it. And it's hard to see. Brand new shiny tool. There we are. Get the lateral working. And we're just about even all the way across. Back it off a little bit. And let's see. Nothing. Whoops. A little bit there. A little bit there. Okay. Now what I have here are two boards clamped together in the vise. One is pine, one is tulip poplar. Now that's not bad. Right out of the box. I've done nothing to it except give it that. You saw it. This is almost live. You saw it. That's all I did to it. Now, I'm going to get a little further into this. I'm going to give it a good cleaning. I'll probably give it one more complete honing. And by complete, I mean just taking my time, basically right back on the 4,000. Now, this piece of pine, some of you might be saying, yeah, it looks like it's got a nick in it. The pine itself has got cracks in it. So it's not the blade. It is the actual wood itself. So I believe with a good cleaning and a final honing, we'll be good to go. I'm planning a video with 3 planes. Well, 3 number 6s and a number 5.5. The one number 6 is at the machine shop getting its sole precision ground. The other number 6 is right here. This one here. Let's see if we can't thin that down just a little bit. And then the other plane in the competition will be my Lie-Nielsen 5.5. But it may take a week or two for me to get to that. I wanted to do the unboxing here right away. So that's cutting a little thicker than this one. Let's see what happens if I advance that just a titch. Let me throw a little bit of lubrication on there. There we go. Now we're almost comparing apples to apples here. There we go. So there you go. I'll get into all the costs and comparisons, likes and dislikes in a more in-depth video, but I wanted to do the unboxing. I could do this all day long. I just love planing. Do you love planing? If you don't love planing, then perhaps you never experienced a really perfectly tuned and sharpened plane. Hopefully we can help you with that. So there you go. I'll also let you know how these work out. I'll do a video on taking one of those out of the box. But there you go. This was ordered up as a Luban number 6. It came in with the Dakota brand on it. Just means that they sell it somewhere under the Dakota brand. You may find them with other names on them. Here in the United States, oftentimes you'll find Woodcraft sells the Wood River, and that's their name, that's their trademark. But that's it for today. Go make some shavings. Walter out.